Good morning, class 11. Today we will discuss the last part of the chapter, the aims of education. We have already read that there are three different aims of education according to the different viewpoint of the great educators. So we have already discussed the individual and social aim, and today we will discuss about the national aim or the modern aim of education. National aim is considered as the modern aim of education. Now we will discuss here about what is national aim and what are the features of national aim according to the great thinkers. Now see, we have seen that individual education and social education, none of them are unique one and none of them are means they are inseparable from one and another. But as we know that individual is helping for the upgradation of himself as well as the society. Again, society, existence of the society is dependent on the existence of people, educated people, cultured people, those who follow the rules and regulations of the society. So we can say that both are working together for reaching the aim of education. Now the question arises that when both are working together, then where actually they want to reach? The final and ultimate aim or the modern aim of education is national aim. So here we will discuss that national aim is an aim of education which combine both individualistic development as well as the development of the society. See, to define, Sir Percy Nunn has told that the aim of education is to extend all out help for the development of a nation. So education aims at the development of the nation where the society is contributing and the individual is contributing himself for the upgradation of the nation. So nation and its upgradation is the main feature of national view of education. National development is the main feature of the part. What is the next point we have seen? That it is a combination of individual and social aim of education, isn't it? We can see that individual and social both are working together to form a beautiful nation. Where a nation exists, it is dependent on both the society and the individual. What the third point we can discuss? The third point what we can discuss is that contribution of both individual and the society, isn't it? And finally, the fourth point we can take that the interdependence of the both, isn't it? So what we have seen that there are 4 points what we can discuss about the modern aim of education. Modern aim or the ultimate aim of education is what? The national aim, where the nation is the ultimate goal to reach, or the improvement or the betterment of the nation is the main goal where we all have to reach. So the first point is national development. It is the point which means for the national development we can discuss is it is for national development, it's development of nation. Second, it is a combination of individual and the society. Both, we cannot avoid individual and we cannot avoid society. Third point is contribution of both individual and the society. So individual is contributing himself as well as the society is contributing. What are the contributions of both part? Individual is contributing as according to the upgradation of individual, and society is taking care of the individual, those who want to upgrade themselves, those who want to contribute to the society. So it is a mutual affair. And finally, interdependence of the both means both are interdependent, or it is a mutual understanding, and with that mutual understanding we are reaching to the ultimate aim or modern aim of education, that is the national aim of education. Thank you very much. This is all about the chapter aims of education. Thank you.